Ex-Chief or Commander, year 2019, drove a white Jeep Wrangler. Staff Sergeants, years 2019-2021. Shannon Cork, Dave Weiss, Constable Ward. Robert Lucas. Stacy, a mental health worker, was Napanee Daily Tea Company, now Kingston AMHS, and Shelley Huffner. Robert Kane, 7224. Spencer Mills, 14716. Dr. Tatiana V, aka Margie V, name and file falsifier, medical blacklister. She is the one that assures victims of the police are medically blacklisted and prevented help with criminal negligence and intent. Dr. Barton, Dr. Pritchard, Dr. Waldron, Dr. Joy Hadley, ex-CEO Wayne Cubbyduck, and patient relations Aaron Brown, criminally negligent, involved in co-committing and covering up identity thefts, torture crimes, skull splitting, brain injuring, body mutilations, medically blacklisting, and falsely charging victims to prevent anything legal on them. OPP accomplices who are guilty of murder in the first degree with intent to commit, who are guilty of full physical identity theft, and who are accomplices with and for OPP for drop charges, free drugs, OPP, Robert Kane, drug traffickers, sex slave traffickers, sex offenders, and all of them are guilty of torture crimes, stalking, and murder. A guy known as Bill Wooldridge, 149 Center Street, North Napanee, Ontario, bald glasses, approximately 65 to 70 years old. He's guilty of criminally stalking my mother and killing her in 2020. Blair Frederick Hardy, guilty of murder in the first degree with Robert Cross or Bill Wooldridge, the one known as Bill Wooldridge, 149 Center Street, North Napanee, Ontario. Bert the Hitman Hustler, guilty of first-degree attempted murder with intent to commit. Jason Gimpy, two-step Van Alstyne, guilty of attempted murder, first degree with intent to commit, premeditated, and conspired for me speaking of OPP crimes back in late 2018. Tyler Teabag Lake, he is guilty of killing my dog. He's guilty of attempted murder on me with intent to commit. Raymond LeBlanc, guilty of attempted murder with intent to commit criminal stalking, torture crimes as well. Harry Hartwick, he is guilty of identity theft on me. He is guilty of torture crimes. He is guilty of attempted murder with intent to commit. His nephew, Dale Hartwick, who is guilty of my identity theft, torture crimes, brain injuring, identity theft with the intent to commit homicide for drop charges for a stabbing he committed against his wife or ex-wife's boyfriend. His wife, boyfriend, or husband, Tony Anthony Axel Rose Hearns, guilty of attempted paralyzing, guilty of sex assaults, guilty of attempted homicide with and for his boyfriend, wife, or husband, Dale. They are speedheads, meth heads, crackheads, fentanyl heads, fentanyl dealers selling laced fentanyl between Kingston and Napanee to cause overdose murders. Lies, time buying, cover-ups, arrest refusals, false arrest, extortion, kidnapping, medical blacklist and file falsifications, treatment refusals to assure crimes against OPP victims. I hold OPP in Lennox and Addington County Hospital guilty of murder in the first degree. Each and every cop name and each and every doctor name, they are co-committing with criminal negligence and intent. They are guilty of murdering the Wood bloodline by doing this to me. So as it stands, November 25th, 2024, Ontario Provincial Police, the ones named you, are guilty of murder and attempted murder with and for your accomplices. Shot August of 2019 by ex-OPP chief, and this began on me. Full physical identity theft, full brain injuring, body mutilations, tortures, and more. When people are disappearing, it is through the police, it is through criminal doctors, it is through their fall-down obsessed homosexual accomplices who are sex offenders, pedophiles, sex slave traffickers, drug traffickers, and guilty of murders for the police. Congratulations, Dr. Margie V, aka Tatiana V. You are guilty of ending the Wood bloodline, by doing this to me and preventing me medical help in Ontario. Like I said, when people disappear, families are murdered and missing, it is the police, it is doctors, and their accomplices. You might as well consider Chris Wood dead, because my identity theft is fucking done. The whole right side of my head is completely swelled up. I cannot go to a hospital. I cannot get medical help. When how OPP frame, traffic, and are killing their victims while torturing them and keeping them from help. Congratulations, you pieces of shit.